Hello everyone, welcome to today's showcase on Dark Souls 3. Now, on to another spear. I noticed one thing though, there are a lot of spears in this game. Sure, there are a lot of swords, but that's to be expected. They're very common player uses a sword, but spears? I think spears are actually one of the unpopular choices, but there's so goddamn many in Dark Souls 3. Let's do another one. For today's item, it's a bit of an oddball. It's the Lothric Knight Long Spear. Why is it an oddball? Well, it's a long spear without being long as in pike long. But it's longer than a plain spear, so it's in between those two. Now, the description of this weapon reads: long spear wielded by a proud Lothric Knight, designed for long-range thrusting. I can think of other things that are used for long-range thrusting. Lothric Spear Knights are known for their steadfastness, and the spear boasts the poise of its wielder. It does? Poise works in this game? It's there? The skill is the charge. Hold the spear at the waist and charge at the foe. Use a strong attack while charging to extend the length of the charge. Nothing new in terms of special moves. Charge used across nearly every spear. Anyhow, visually, looking at the weapon, well, it's certainly distinctive. It's not really any unique spear. I do like the little cloth they added to the spear. But however, the spearhead is no different from any other leaf spear. It just has its own little unique twist on it, with ruins and such. Hate that there's a little bit of a scratch divot in there, or like a chunk taken out. It bugs me, but whatever. But yes, the very long head on this spear is rather unorthodox. In real life, this would be not a very great spear, because you'd have over-penetration problems if you were using it from horseback. And trying to get a spear out of a dead guy who's probably halfway into that, it probably is cumbersome trying to yank it out while other people are trying to attack you. So yes, a long spearhead is not a very great idea. Unless you're trying to kill a giant. Then maybe it's a bit of a different story. But, I don't know. I haven't killed any giants. Have you? Looking on the stats for the Lothric Knight Long Spear. God, I was gonna call it the Long Spear. Physically, we got above average, which is nice. It's good not having above average. We also got a decent bonus too. Actually, a more bonus than half of our damage, which is unusual. Going on to each real bonus, we got 2 Ds. One for strength and one for dexterity. In the true requirements, we have 14% strength we need, and then we need 20 dexterity. So quite a bit of dexterity there. Then we have the spear charge, which is crossed nearly used every spear uses. Got 13 for the initial use and then 9 for the extended range of it. So in total, that is 22. And the weight of the spear is 8.0. It is a longer spear, so it's a bit heftier, but that's still not that heavy. So overall, it should be a pretty good spear by the looks of it. By spear standards, of course. Now, for the animations for the long spear. The basic attack is the spear poke. Poke at a great reach. The power attack is a very heavy poke. Very heavy poke indeed. Two-handed wise is a more rapid long-range poke. And for the power attack, two-handed power attack that is, it's a very heavy poke, using those hips to get that poke in there. Now for the rolling attack, the light attack brings it upon the enemy like an axe. And the power attack version is a very heavy poke. Now, using left hand offers no new animations at all, so it's rather pointless. Okay, for the special, it's simply a spear charge. Nothing nearly new here. And that's with the charge, and here's without the charge. Much shorter range. And the pretty much spear attack is a very heavy sprint poke. And yes, you can use this with a shield up, which is nice. I like that little flag on there. When upgrading this long spear, you'll need Titanite shards, and you get a little bit of each upgrade. You get 11 for basic and 9 for bonus, which is not bad, and the dexterity bonus goes to C on the first upgrade, which is good. So yes, you actually get a lot of bonus damage out of this. It's very close to the actual physical damage of what we have, which is pretty good. And we see it there at the final upgrade, nothing else has changed in tribute bonus. So, use this in performance. Well, and it's a bit more difficult. Well, look at that. That's the first time I've ever seen him walk away. I guess he's scared of me and my long spear. Oh no, here he comes. Jab his friend here and run away. Okay, I get rid of them both. Now, it may have cost me a bit of damage, but oh well. Okay, time to stop screwing around. Let's get backtack in here. Of course. Now, in terms of spears, they're very good. They're very good for, you know, keeping an enemy at a long range, but however, most of the enemies I fight for this demonstration have long range. So most of it's null and void. And like I said, it's not the, you can see here, it's not the longest range. Yeah, this is long range, just not the longest. It's the bridge between long and longish. Now, we can see you can get the cuts through all of them, but can't get through a shield. That seems doubtful. The other pikes and most other spears do not get through shields at all. There he goes, basic attack. That was a power attack. Both of them bounced off. I could try the charge, but charge usually takes 2 attempts, which is not very ideal. And sure enough, there's one whole charge. Yeah, I'm not getting through that shield. It's no good for going through shields, not what it's made for. In fact, I don't think any spear was made to go through shields. But oh well. Now, going against the Gorgile, could time that better, but the idea is to use the spear's DPS. Because I won't be against that shield. And it was already too late for the shield, but oh well. I took him down fast enough. Now, for the Black Knight, however. This one might be a bit more tricky. Either, well, pretty much I need to go strictly for back attacks, and probably not much else. Though I could just set it right outside his attack range. Luckily my attack range is longer than his by about 1.5 feet. Which is significant, actually. It's actually workable, providing you don't get hacked up like I do. I am not good for just sitting around and getting attacked at. I'm more of a get behind you and stab you up the bum kind of style. As you've probably seen evident from watching some of these episodes. Which I think I'll resort to right about now. Like I said, in the back and then up the bum. Alright, moving on to the pros and cons of Lothric Knight Long Spear. On the pro side, we've got great reach and good damage. And you use it with a shield up. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the pros. The cons? Well, it doesn't really offer anything new for animations. Pretty boring in terms of animation department. Given that you probably get this weapon about anywhere from the beginning of your playthrough or at the very end, depending on where you want to farm it. Alright. And, I'm just not sure. I'm just going to go on a limb and say it's not really a special spear. It's kind of the oddball. It's not short, but it's not long either. And you could grab a long spear. But whatever. We don't have to score for the long spear. Damage gets 7 out of 10. It was average. Reach, 8 out of 10. Not the longest spear, but far from the shortest. Animation gets 2 out of 10, because you almost got no new animations at all. And for me, I got this at the end of my playthrough. Bonus gets a 7 out of 10. Got a pretty good bonus. It almost caught up to the actual physical. Almost. Misc, only 4 to 10. Because of all the spears, I feel like this one doesn't really have any special qualities that make it stand out from the others, aside from it just being a foot longer than some others. That's not saying a whole lot. But in total, the Lothric Knight Long Spear gets 28 out of 50, which is good. It's good. Not great, but it's good. It's okay. So of all the Lothric weapons, I think this one's probably the most boring of them all. It seemed like this one that had the least amount of effort. Like, their sword is awesome, has its own, it has very rare unique sets, and I'm getting to the great sword. That one's the best one of them all. So of all the three, this weapon kind of falls short in my opinion. But oh well, still a good weapon. That's been showcased for today. I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care out there.